Good afternoon, FlossTube. My name is Becky. This is my Socks for Mom YouTube channel where I talk a lot about cross-stitching and knitting and other crafty things. If you've been following me, it's been a couple months since I've made a FlossTube. Life has been super busy and things have just piled up around me. I've been doing a lot of sewing for you guys. My bags are out there and they seem to be a hit. And I thank all of you who've bought one. I am coming to you today because I'm going to start Maynia tomorrow. So I decided it's time that I get a little bit caught up with you and tell you what's been going on. Very briefly, because 2 months, I can't cover 2 months, and I don't want to cover 2 months, and I can't even remember yesterday, much less today. But before I show you what I plan to do for Maynia, I wanted to show you 2 FFOs that I've finished. 2 projects I've finished. The first one I started last summer, and it's Sally Spencer. And the funny story about this, I started it during Maynia, and I thought the hashtag Maynia 2018 was really cute, so I started hashtagging my Sally Spencer every day and showing progress pictures. And about halfway through the month, I found out that Maynia was not about one project. It was about stitching all the things and starting all the things. So I am going to participate the correct way this year. It might drive me crazy. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But this is Sally Spencer, and I'm very happy with how she turned out. I found a really nice frame at my stitching store that I like, and they got it framed up for me. She has all the initials of the people that stitched along with me. She has the initials of some of you who are finishing up right now, which is really, really exciting. That would be Lori and Misty. They are working on theirs and soon to have a finish. And I had a lot of fun doing this. I pulled out linen from my stash, an 18-year-old stash. I have no idea what it was. I think it is 32 count probably. And it just looks like a raw linen. So sooner begun, sooner done. And that's kind of my motto for Maynia 2019. I have a plan, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. The other thing that I finally got framed was the 'Tis the Season. This was a stitch along over Christmas or just before Christmas, and I actually went to Hobby Lobby and picked out this frame. It's really pretty. I love it. And I had them build it for me. They cut some foam board and I pinned it myself and took it back to them. And they finished it off for me. And it only cost $35. So I really like this plan. I'm going to do more like that. So this is, what is this called? 'Tis the Season by Blackbird Designs. The sun has come out. It's gotten a little bit bright. So hold on. Let me adjust the ISO. There we go. Let's see if it focuses now. Okay. It's about to storm. I'm in my sunroom today. My husband's in Denver helping my daughter work out a contract on a new house she's buying. I was there last week or the week before helping her pick out the house. And after that, we went to New York City with my mom and my other daughter and had a lot of fun. So I'm just now getting home. All right, let's talk about Maynia. I've been doing the Stitch 9 challenge and really enjoying it. I have been in the School of Magical Stitches and I've been following all their prompts to work on my Stitch 9, and it's been a lot of fun, and I continue to do that. I have not wavered at all in this school, and I think it keeps me very motivated. It's just right up my alley and I really enjoy it. And now I want to try to work in Maynia to make it work with the Magical School of Stitches. So I have a plan. It's 2019, so I had almost exactly 19 things kitted up or almost ready to go. And I've decided that I will start those through Maynia, one a day. And then for the rest of the year, whatever day I started it on, maybe May 4th, that same project, I'll work on it June 4th, July 4th, August 4th, and so on. And that's gonna be my way to control the Maynia because I don't wanna get, it's already hard for me having 19 starts, but I also am thinking that this will get it out of my system. All those things I want to start that I have the patterns for, this will help me work on it a little bit, and I like that idea. So without further ado, let me set this down and let me get comfortable. I will start the things, my Maynia list. The first thing on my Maynia list was something I saw last Maynia. I believe Lori is the one that started this, Mischievous Stitches. It's in my bird bag, and it's a bird. It is Cooper by Kathy Barrick. I love this. It's done in DMC, which I really love. I bought the called for fabric, which is 40 count Ren. And I got all the floss ready to go. And this is what it will look like. The colors are beautiful and will be just splendid on this Ren. So that's the first thing I'm going to work on. Now in the Magical School of Stitches, for the first 3 days of May, I need to work on threads that have gold in the name for the snitch, of course. Excuse me. There's a little bit of gold right here on Cooper. And then I have 2 other projects that are underway that use gold. One of them is that thing on the wall, and the other one is it's my heritage sampler that I need to finish. Yo gold is in it, and so I will work on that to get those stitches. Okay, next up is Stacy Nash's Henrietta. And I have the called for linen with that. It's Confederate gray, and I'll be working the flosses with it, called for flosses. The next up is Goat Load. Henrietta and Goat Load and the next one do not have bags. I have them cut out ready to go, and I'll be working on them. But this is Goat Load. Everybody's seen Goat Load. Let me turn it like this so that you don't get the glare. And I will be working it on oaken with the called for DMCs. I really want to use up my DMCs. So that will be pretty. The next thing up is Beth Twist. Her First I Drink Coffee and Then I Do the Things. And I have that on some 40 count flax. Next up is something I saw last year during Maynia. And it was right in the middle of summer when I went to my daughter's house, and I knew I had to get this. And it is Summer at Cherry Hill by Brenda Gervais. And I will be doing it on 36 count sand. And I'm basically just going to work on the border up there at the top. And that is in these two colors. There we go. Very pretty. Let me get organized a little bit. Now it's getting really dark. I didn't set it on automatic. Hold on. Okay. Next up, I've already showed, it's in my moth bag, my butterfly bag. It is HL Moth, a market release this year. And I'll be doing it on this beautiful Havana. It will be pretty, I'm excited. I'm sorry for all the crinkling. Next up will be the Blue Flowers Quilting Bee, and it's in my Tula Pink bee fabric. If you look very closely, you'll see a bee right there. I will be making more of these and putting them in my shop. Right now, I'm working on barters. And for those of you who haven't watched me before, I like to do barters. I have a lot of fun doing barters. I have a 1, 2, 3 list, stitch list out there. You can go look and see what I'm looking for. And if you have that in your stash and you want to trade me an equivalent amount for one of my bags, let's do it. Quilted Bee. And it's on this really pretty 40 count straw linen. Is that pretty? And I have this really fun Mad Minders it's not wanting to focus. I have a Mad Minders bee. Okay. Needle keep, that's a lot of fun. I'm showing these to you guys thinking I may be crazy. Okay, next up is a Savior's Praise. It's in this really pretty bag. These were fat quarters that I got when I was in Denver. And it's right here. It's Teresa's Savior Praise, which everybody has seen. The border is awesome. Okay, I think we're about halfway done. Let me throw these back in this basket and pull the other basket over. I'm going to bring it right here. Okay, after that is I love this bag. This is my farm bag. I need to get some more of this fabric because I really do like it. And in my farm bag is another barter that I worked. The inside of it has barnwood. I will be working on Murky and by Picture This Plus, and I'm going to be doing Stacy Nash Primitives Spotted Pigs Pin Keep. And the reason I picked this was that right here between our house and the pond in the backyard, we have hogs every once in a while. Feral hogs run through the property and they tear it up. And once they had a whole bunch of piglets in their little tribe or whatever they are. If you know what a whole bunch of feral pigs are called when they run together, let me know. But I want to make this pin keep. That will be my memory, my Texas memory of this house. So that is Spotted Pigs Pin Keep by Stacy Nash in all the call fors. Another thing I want to start, my husband gifted me Christmas, and it's in one of my, I have some red, white, and blue fabric that I make these bags out of. I think I've only made this one. I've never sold these. I need to get to sewing them. But they're gonna all be red, white, and blue, and a combination of different fabrics. But I will be doing this what is it called? In Full Glory. It's a little pin cushion. It's really pretty. Actually, I kind of don't think that's what he got this for, now that I'm looking at this. I think he bought me fabric for the American Eagle. This. I'm glad that I thought of that. It's this one. So I will be starting that on 32 count Confederate Gray. I need to check that because here are the colors. They're really pretty. I need to check that because I also have 32 count Liberty Gray, Liberty Gathering in here. And I think that may actually be that pin keep I just showed you. So I may have more projects than I thought I did. One more at least. I'll figure that out when I get there. Okay, and next, I don't have a very good picture of this. I printed it off to make it into a thread keep. This is Stacy Nash's Summer Tribute. It's not a very good picture, and I couldn't find a good picture. It was a download when I got it. I'll be doing that. I love these colors. Every time I see these colors, I am ready to start on this. It's so pretty. And this linen is whatever it called for. I don't see a tag. I kitted it up a while back. Let's see. Cocoa. Weeks Dye Works Cocoa. 30 count. I think it's 30 count. Maybe a different count. I'll have to count it and see. Okay, and that's in this bag. My friend Pat sent me fabric, and I made this bag with some of the fabric she sent me. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3. Well, we have a few more to go. Okay, next. And I know my mom is sitting there right now thinking I'm absolutely crazy. I worked a swap with somebody. I won't name her in case, because I didn't ask her. But it's this Scarlet House in the Very Beginning that has just been released by them. And it's a stitcher's mat. I'm not quite sure what a stitcher's mat is used for. For those of you who went to that retreat, if you know, can you let me know? Yeah. I've got the linen, I've got the fabric, I've got this wax strawberry. I also have another pattern. Here's all the floss. And here's that other pattern. And I will be doing that too. Okay, that brings me to, that was number 11 and 12. Number 13 is Anne Morgan, 1831. Somebody in my guild gave this to me, this pattern to me. And it's also a Solomon's Temple that looks very similar to the one that I'm working right now. Like maybe they had the same teacher, because the wording is exactly the same in the same font. This is also a Scottish sampler, 1851. And it's done by GGR. It's a lot smaller than my other Solomon's Temple, which is good because the other one is huge. All right, the next one was a birthday gift from my husband that I have not started, which I feel bad about. I bought it last summer. And it's the Plymouth sampler. And I'll be starting this on even weave in all DMC. All right. The next one was part of a barter, and my husband loved it. It was one of his favorite in that barter. And it's a Twall rooster. By Birds of a Feather. I think it will look really nice in my kitchen. The next one I bought last summer when I was in Denver, or last spring, I think actually. And it is the Beekeeper Thread Board by Stacy Nash. Very nice. It's covered in velvet in the back, and you slip your scissors in it. And then number 18 is a la-di-da, watchful eye. There is an eye that never tires, a God who never sleeps. He knows the secret of each heart, and watch o'er us he keeps. And then the last one, number 19, is Miss Bingley's Library. I do not have the fiber or floss for the linen or the floss for this, but I'll get it before the end of May. So am I crazy? I don't know. Am I crazy? I know I have ADHD. But I think I'm going to do this. I really do think I'm going to do this. So tomorrow is the start of Maynia. Let me know if you're doing Maynia. And stay tuned. I'm going to do a weekly blog, I think. I don't think I'm going to film every day. I might film every day, but I'm going to put it all together and upload it once a week. So thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.